Hi, it's Eden Amadora. I'm beaming in impromptu today before the Thanksgiving holiday. It was suggested by my friend and fire starter Marina to do a quick live about ways to stay grounded, calm, high frequency, heart-centered during the holidays. These can traditionally be really challenging times for us, even without all the other elements that 2020 has brought into our lives, and especially when family members can have a wide, varied perspective, different belief systems, different political orientations, different ideas about how to navigate COVID, different spiritual beliefs, different dietary beliefs. So there's a vast kind of amount of things that could be triggering and challenging when gathering for the holidays. And I was thinking about 3 tips that could serve you tomorrow, the beginning of the big holiday season, whether you're meeting virtually or, in my case, we're meeting outdoors with masks until we eat. And I'm like, well, that's what needs to happen this year. And luckily we live in California and not Montana. So we're doing our best. And apart from these challenges with just even being able to gather, when we are gathered, often we don't spend as much time with our core families until the holidays. I'd just like to give 3 tips to stay really grounded, heart-centered, kind of more in your high frequency, even levity, curiosity, and navigate in a way that feels really positive and doesn't leave you feeling exhausted or why did I do that again? So the first tip, number 1, set a strong intention. Our intention and our attention creates our reality. So if we set a very clear, very strong intention to respond rather than react, and to stay in our center rather than leap out of our center in righteous indignation or a need to prove or some trigger. If we set an intention to come from curiosity, to return to, I am in this body, I'm not going to shoot up and out and disassociate or lock myself in the bathroom, whatever your pattern is, set an intention to stay really grounded, really present, and to downregulate your nervous system if you do get triggered. So your intention is powerful. How can I respond rather than react in that usual knee-jerk way? And on earlier videos, I spoke about creating a pattern interrupter. So number 2 is to find your way of downregulating your nervous system, something you know works for you, that you can respond rather than react. So for me, often it's a deeper connected belly breath, or 3 in a row before saying anything, or actually becoming curious as almost like against the desire to prove or to argue, to become curious and ask another question, and then listen and downregulate by that breathing deeply. Feeling my back body helps. We're often very like, I need to go next. I want to, wait a minute. No, but. So if we give our mind to our heart, as my shamanic teacher used to say often, and feel our back body and breathe a little deeper and connect that breath, wiggle our toes. Oh, everything's okay. Nothing's like gonna hurt me right now. I'm not needing to jump into fight and flight. There's no need to fight. We can just be curious and maybe even ask questions that allow that person to downregulate their nervous system, to feel heard, to feel relaxed, to feel like they matter and their view matters, even if it's different than yours. This is a powerful connecting tool to keep your nervous system really relaxed and your frequency really high and invite others into that field. And then number 3 is to find the common ground, to find something, even if you're a vegan and they're not a vegan, instead of telling them all the videos they need to watch and the reasons why they should be vegan, maybe finding the common thread of something that you both love, something that's meaningful. As you listen to them, finding that thread of compassion or curiosity or even just unconditional love for you, that commonality in your humanity. So whether you have different political beliefs, whether you're a vegan and they're not, whether you have different strategies around navigating COVID or beliefs about the innate immune system, this is a time to practice, especially for those of us in a path of awakening, conscious path of soul initiation. Like, I know I'm not just my personality, I'm not just my body. There's a greater consciousness, an evolutionary energy that's here occurring through this life experience. Do I choose to contract and react in fear and fight or flight or freeze? Or do I choose to breathe and respond in curiosity, love, compassion, and find the common thread that connects rather than separates? This is my invitation and my offering for you this holiday season. I hope you find this little quickie impromptu video and that it serves your path in some way. And if you didn't find it in time for tomorrow's Thanksgiving, this season is full of opportunities to use this with our nearest and dearest, with our friends, with those we meet, and let your heart lead first. That's my invitation. Much, much love. Blessings, everyone. Bye.